Hey, this will be a video chart on QASP. Been a while since I did this one, and I've had some requests come in, so thought I'd get it updated again here. What we have going on right now is basically some indecision here. It's with a slight little slant to the downside, but overall we're just kind of going sideways. We're holding above a key support zone that I've drawn out on other charts. I don't know if they've been video or just static ones, but we're holding up a key area, and now it's just a matter of trying to get back above this trend line here. For those of you that have watched my other videos, you remember this trend line here and how the price was, doing a good job of following it. Unfortunately, on this day, fell below, and this is where it turned into a resistance. Got above it a few times, but could never really maintain it, and has since, separated down from it. So that's kind of one of the key areas that we want to get back above. But let's just first map out this support zone that I was talking about. So the stock has this little area here, and I'm calling it a zone because you can pretty much use either one of these as the support level, or it's kind of at your discretion. But here at the top of it, we have 0.015, and then at the bottom of it, we have this line. And this is kind of debatable because you have a bunch of different lows right here. So I'm just kind of trying to find the middle of all these lows and just use that. And this is at 0.0135. So this right here is, like I said, the support zone. This whole area, you want to hopefully see plenty of buyers and the bulls hanging out here. Because if not, really the next support's kind of far down, and then from there things could, possibly turn pretty ugly. But for the time being, everything is holding up strong. You can see that there hasn't been any huge volume days. Like this day was pretty rough. But as far as what's been going on now, it's been on much less volume. So it's not like there's huge dumping or anything like that going on. It just seems that people are getting impatient, or maybe people are just moving on. But nothing drastic in terms of selling, just very minimal, and the price continues to kind of just drift along here. Now, if this support zone doesn't hold, then that's where it's looking like the next price target and next area where the price is going to be headed is going to be down here to this low right here, which was hit back on the 1st of December. This point is at 0.011, and I'm going to make that extra thick because this is a very important support. If this one were to fail, then that's one of those things where the price has never really been down this low, so things could really fall apart. Panic sellers might step in and so forth. But from where we are now, that would still take quite a bit. So I'm not saying that the price is headed down there. All I'm saying is this is a key area of support that you definitely don't want to see lose ground to the bears. On the resistance side of things, the first resistance is simply this trend line here. Trying to get back above that would be great. We also have the purple line here that you can see is now sloping above us, basically right at the same level of the trend line currently. This is the 50-day simple moving average. So these are going to be the two key resistance levels that you want to get above any sort of upwards movement. So let's say you get a couple candles like that. Although that would look great, as far as bouncing and having legitimately true strong bounces, we need to see some closes above this line, because anything before that you can't really put too much confidence in, because these are the two key resistance levels, and the best way to measure the strength of any sort of bounce is how does it react when it can get through key resistance levels. So if it can come up here and then just blows through them, then that's a situation where you can classify that as a very strong, legitimate bounce. But for right now, keep your eye on this trend line here, and then the 50-day simple moving average as the two key resistance levels that you want to see the bulls get above on any sort of bounce. Also, volume is going to remain important. If the price continues to kind of just hover around here and it remains low, then nothing to worry about. But if you start to get some down days and volumes picking up to something like that, that's one of those red flags. And then on the other side of the fence, if you're starting to get some up days and you're getting some volume like this, or a bigger day like that, that's a real good sign, because that's showing that money is flowing into the stock and pushing it back upwards. But for right now, we're just kind of a wait and see situation. Hopefully this support zone here can hold. If not, this level down here is a must hold, and you don't want to see anything below that, especially a close. That would be not so good. But that's where the chart stands now. If you do have any other questions on it, please shoot me a message. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting good reviews. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things, from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. So it's worth at least signing up and giving it a try. One more time, this was QASP. Thanks for listening.